this doc is coming at a time where people are really, reassessing how celebrities, especially young women in particular, like Britney Spears, have been covered in the media, but also, by the industry, sexualized by the industry and fans. Something you went through back in the day as well. You talk about it when you were just 13, 14 years old. Just, I guess, what's something you wish you knew then that you know now when it comes to dealing with stuff like that?
I would hug the little girl in me and say that it's going to be okay, and that you're loved, and every step that you go through is going to lead you to the woman that you're going to become. And I would also thank the teen me for leaving this blueprint for me to come home to, because I learned so much about myself through that teen girl. The letter that I write myself at 15, where I ask, who are you at 16, 17, 18, 19, in your late 20s, and have you made your life worthy? And so really, it's the culmination of these life experiences that have made me who I am. And through the teen me, rediscovering myself and the adult me. And to your point, I think it's such an important moment in time for us to have these deeper conversations.
Yeah.
I love Punky Brewster. That I will be punky forever, and I'm proud of it. And it's really the world in which we live in that seemed to try to fit me into a box. Do you know what I mean? And how do we allow young people to grow up and really be inspired by the people that they grow into? And puberty can be such an awkward experience. And yet the more we empower each other, the better we can feel about ourselves, because one size doesn't fit all. And everyone develops differently and uniquely and goes through those stages in their own way. And we live in a world of filters, and a world in which social media is at our fingertips. And I think it's so important to have these dialogues, both at home and in the media, of how we are making each other feel about that.
No, I think it's important to hear it from your side as well, for people like me who are covering this stuff. So we start to realize, oh yeah, no, we shouldn't say that. We shouldn't word it like this. And I think the more of those conversations that are had, the better for everyone.
Yeah, I think the more we share our stories, the more journalists that talk about this, the more documentaries that are made, the more we can encourage each other to not feel so alone, and that this is part of the natural process. And just because one kid that is developed differently wears a tank top than another kid that is more developed wears, it doesn't mean that we have the right to sexualize them, or make them feel like they're shamed in some way. And it's happening each and every day. And I think it's the responsibility within our homes and within the media to really try to set in the right direction what has been, what feels wrong for so long.
Yeah.